Hello everybody, you're watching another episode of Winston Walks, or as I like to also call it, Walking with Winston. We are at the corner of the Yonge and Bloor, and today we're actually going to walk east. And, see how far it takes us. As you can tell, the temperature has dropped here in Toronto, and you can see with everybody's wearing jackets now, and kind of tell it's cloudy. To be honest, it's not too cold today. It's probably looks coming off worse than what it is, but in reality, I mean, for a lot of people, I think it probably would be cold. Well, this is this guy right coming up over here. These are shorts and a tee. It's probably going a little bit too far, but point is, it's not as bad as it probably looks. That's all I'll say. But the temperature has dropped from 2 weeks ago. It's pretty balmy here. Well, it's got some nice cafes here. Cafe Landwehr. Across the street here was the Hudson's Bay, but they closed down, and no one's taken that spot. So here there have been more openings I've noticed of new places since the pandemic. But for Hudson's Bay, it has not been the case. It's too bad because a lot of folks lost their jobs there, and it was there since forever. Since I was a kid, it was there. Well, they got some of a restaurant, and obviously you can still go through, down to the subway station there. I guess this frickin' either getting renovated or it went down for the count. The areas down here, in terms of living spaces, so like not commercial, but you also have some condos down here. Very few apartment buildings. There used to be more apartment buildings, but now it's basically condos, which equals to unaffordability. I will say though that excuse me, the volume has actually started to increase though. The availability, the Toronto real estate market has really started to slow. Mortgage rates in Canada are up a lot. I know in the US as well. With Canadian mortgages, there's, we have shorter terms, as I think the US ones are like 30 years. But with the shorter term, more people are more susceptible to rising rates. So what'll happen is that, for instance, when your renewal comes up, you're going to take whatever the closer prevailing interest rate is at the moment. So that could actually, I've heard in certain cases, that's equated to some people's payments jumping like 2 to 3 times. Unfortunately, the economy's slowing down. There you go there. And again, more condos are going up. What's interesting is now is that with there was all that talk. Well, there still is all this talk about unaffordability, not enough housing. We're letting in a ton of immigrants into the country as well as foreign students. If you folks, there's a big debate on that. Now, what's interesting is that you know what? I'm gonna go through this street. I'm gonna rush it a bit. Sorry about the shakiness, but I don't want to get hit. Okay. All right, we made it across. So we're now at Yonge and Bloor. We're just gonna keep going east. But there have been more. Well, that's the old Manulife building across the street there. They're a big insurance company. But there's been a big push to build more. Bank of Canada is raising rates, so that's actually helping to, frankly, reduce demand because people's qualifying rates have to be a lot higher. The economy is slowing, and that's a big thing going on right now. So with all this building, you gotta kind of, just as someone from an economic perspective, when you think, if you have reduced supply, or sorry, in terms of funds, to reduce demand because of higher rates, higher qualifying, and then you have all these new units going up. You have also a new interesting thing is that people are that's to honor those who passed on. This church here. You're gonna kind of wonder if the prices are gonna hold or even just gently fall. Potentially there could be something brewing here. That's the church. But that'll be interesting to see how that plays out because I don't know, in Canada we favor real estate. That's all I'll say. People see it as a store of value. People, sometimes I've seen, I've heard of people, bypassing their retirement savings to, qualify or pay for a house/mortgage, right? So we will see. So there you go. Here's another. Okay, so this has been there for a while, but it's pretty sure along this area it's unaffordable. Okay, so this is Ted Rogers Way. So Ted Rogers was the founder of Rogers Communications. They have a majority stake in the Blue Jays now. And I believe this would be kind of their block of their headquarters where they are now. So we have Bloor here and Rogers, Ted Rogers Way. Yeah, there's the Rogers. I believe these are all the Rogers properties, their buildings. Think of them as Rogers as your Comcast, right? I guess ideally, think of them as their Comcast in the States, right? The more cable, they've got wireless. For obviously big telecom. Oh, those folks are fighting. Those birds are fighting. So we're coming up to Huntley Road, and and Bloor, and also Mount Pleasant, because people can go onto the highway from here. Well, close to here, anyways. These are some older apartment buildings. Okay, so we're gonna cross here. Mickey D's down here. Expectations. Oh, maybe not. They closed down. It's interesting. I see new places opening up, but obviously I see places closing down as well right now, because our economy is slowing down. These higher rates are eating into people's into their incomes. So it'll be interesting to see. Oh jeez. Attack of the birds. Oh jeez. Wow. Well, you can see those birds almost those pigeons almost hit me. Across the street you got Popeyes. And I think those are office and residential. Again, these are the more of the older buildings down here. Oh, here's the Hilton canopy. Oh, it's a Virtue Cafe. That's interesting. Lots of pigeons down here. So we're hitting Sherburne and Bloor, the next intersection here. Pita Land. You enjoy your pitas. It's also Sherburne subway station, which is along the Bloor line. So here we go. Got the green. Lots of traffic along here. Because like I mentioned, there's a ramp way to get on the highway down here, so you'll see a lot of cars coming down here. A lot of students, so I think there's schools down here obviously as well. Okay, so this school here is the International Language Academy of Canada. So I think it's an international school. Where, well, not sure if you've been following politics lately. And again, depending on when I publish this, it can be really, really old news, but obviously Canada's kind of got itself in the middle of our Prime Minister in the middle of a bunch of geopolitical disasters. So I'll just say that and leave it at that. And then we've got a ton of construction going along here as well. I think they're trying to extend the subway line. So that's part here. And then up here is the fire station. That's cool. There's a TDC entrance from here. I don't remember this one. It doesn't look new, but let's get into Sherburne. Okay. Anyways, we're walking along east here. A lot of churches down here. There's another one down here. Church of St. Peter and St. Simone. Less people here, more cars. Like I mentioned, the congestion and the traffic. And this isn't even rush hour. Up in front of us, we've got a new condo. Right there. This is gonna. Yeah, this is new. This portion here. There's no cars. I'm just gonna walk here. Do obey your street signs. several condos here, units. So there's some new housing for you. Pretty sure unaffordable. Okay, so we've reached Parliament and Bloor here, and what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to end this particular episode here. Oh, so doing a little bit more look east of Yonge. So I hope you enjoyed that. My name is Winston. I take walks. I hope you did enjoy it. You know, whether you're someone who's just moved here, or you lived here a while, or you're a tourist, or you just like, you know, watching these videos because you find them relaxing, informative, etc. I really appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the message section. I've lived here all my life, and I'll do the best I can to answer them for you. But thanks again for watching. Thank you for walking with me, and see you in the next walk. Bye-bye.